My beloved child, pause right here, do not scroll, do not look away, because heaven has led you to this exact moment, and every word you are about to receive will shift the atmosphere around you and unlock the breakthrough your spirit has been waiting for. Don't leave. God is near, closer than you think, nearer than your breath, present in this very pause where your heart has slowed just enough to hear me, and I ask you now to stay with me, just for this moment. If this message found you in a quiet or difficult moment and brought even a small sense of peace, I believe God meant it just for you. These words are shared with prayer, trusting that He knows every heart that listens. If you feel led to support this work, you may do so through super thanks or by sharing a coffee through my page, a simple, joyful gesture that helps keep this ministry going. If this touched you, leave Amen below. May God's peace rest gently on you today. Because I am not distant, I am not silent, and I am not absent from your life, even if you have felt alone, even if your prayers seem to echo back unanswered, for I am right here, watching over you with eyes full of compassion and love, and I speak to you now not as a stranger but as your Father, your Shepherd, your constant refuge, saying gently yet firmly, do not run from me in your weariness. Do not turn away in your confusion. Do not give up in your waiting, because I am near, I am near, I am near, and my nearness is your strength. I see the weight you have been carrying, the thoughts that keep you awake at night, the worries that rise when the world grows quiet, and I tell you this truth again and again so it settles deep into your spirit. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are not walking this road alone. For I have gone before you and I walk beside you and I remain behind you, guarding every step you take. And just as the sun does not forget to rise and the moon does not fail to appear in its time, so my faithfulness toward you does not fail, does not waver, does not change, even when your feelings do. I am the one who formed the mountains and taught the seas where to stop, the one who painted the sky with stars and calls each one by name. And if I hold the universe together with such care, how much more do I hold you, my beloved child, whose name is written on my heart, whose life matters to me in ways you cannot fully comprehend. And I want you to know that every prayer you have prayed has been heard, every tear you have shed has been seen, every sigh of exhaustion has reached my ears, and I am not indifferent to your pain. I am moved by it. I am present in it, and I am working through it, even now, even here. I say to you, do not fear what you cannot control. Do not be anxious about what lies ahead, because I am already there, standing in your tomorrow, preparing the way, arranging details you cannot see, protecting you from dangers you do not know, and opening doors that will lead you into growth, peace, and purpose. And sometimes I close doors too, not to punish you but to protect you, not to delay you but to guide you. And even when you do not understand my timing, you can trust my heart, because my plans for you are filled with hope and a future, not harm, not abandonment, not despair. I remind you that I feed the birds of the air who do not store up treasures yet never go hungry, and I clothe the flowers of the field with beauty that outshines even the greatest kings. And if I care so deeply for what blooms today and fades tomorrow, how much more do I care for you, who are eternal in my sight, whose soul I cherish, whose life I have redeemed. And I tell you again, do not worry, do not worry, do not worry, for worry cannot add a single hour to your life, but trust will anchor your soul in the midst of every storm. I know the storms you have faced, the sudden waves that rose without warning, the winds that tested your faith, and I want you to remember this. I was with you then, I am with you now, and I will be with you always. For even when the sea roared and your heart trembled, I never lost sight of you. And just as I once spoke to the winds and waves and commanded them to be still, so I am able to speak peace into your heart, calm into your mind, and rest into your weary soul, and I am doing so now if you will let me. I know you have questioned your strength, wondered if you could keep going, felt like your faith was fragile and your hope thin, and I say to you gently, my strength is made perfect in your weakness. My grace fills the places where you feel empty, and you do not have to be strong all the time. You only have to stay close to me, because when you abide in me, you will find life, nourishment, and renewal, just as a branch finds life by remaining connected to the vine. And I ask you now, remain. Stay, do not leave, because my presence is where your soul finds rest. I know you have waited longer than you hoped, prayed longer than you expected, and believed longer than felt comfortable. And I tell you this, waiting is not wasted when you wait with me, for I use waiting to strengthen your roots, deepen your trust, and prepare you for what is coming. And when the time is right, when your heart is ready and the season is complete, I will move in ways that will make it clear that I was working all along, even in the silence, even in the stillness, even in the slow unfolding of days. I am your guide when the path is unclear, your light when the way seems dark, your shelter when the storm presses in. And I am closer to you than you think, closer than your next breath, and I want you to feel my nearness now, not as a distant idea but as a present reality, because I am with you in the ordinary moments as much as the extraordinary ones, with you in your quiet mornings and restless nights, with you in your questions and your praises, with you when you feel full of faith and when you feel unsure, and I never turn away from you, not once, not ever. I remind you again that I know the number of hairs on your head, so detailed is my care, so intentional is my love, that nothing about you is too small to matter to me. And I am teaching you that you do not have to carry everything alone. You can cast your cares on me. Release your burdens into my hands, and trust that I will sustain you, for I am faithful, I am faithful, I am faithful, and I will not let you fall beyond my reach. I am the God who restores what has been broken, who redeems what was lost, who brings beauty out of ashes and purpose out of pain. And I am telling you now that your story is not finished. This chapter is not the end, and what feels heavy today will not always feel this way, because joy will come again, peace will rise again, and hope will be renewed again, and you will look back and see how I carried you through what you thought would break you. Receive this now, my beloved child. Receive my peace, receive my strength, receive my presence, and know that I am near. Not just today, not just in this moment, but always, and I speak blessing over you now, blessing over your mind with clarity and calm, blessing over your heart with courage and hope, blessing over your body with strength and renewal, blessing over your home with protection and love, blessing over your work with purpose and favor, and blessing over your future with guidance and provision, declaring that goodness and mercy will follow you all the days of your life, and you will dwell in my presence now and forever. And as you carry this word with you, I gently invite you, if these words have spoken to your heart, to like this message as an act of faith, to share it so others may be reminded that I am near to them too, and to subscribe for daily encouragement and inspiration, so together you may continue to walk in hope, peace, and the unchanging love that I have for you.